How's it going, trainers? We got our first official information on trading in Pokemon Pocket. I'll have a link to this post in the video description down below if you want to see for yourself that is from an official account. Details that are confirmed to be coming for trading in Pokemon Pocket. Trades can be done with friends. Trades will be done with cards of the same rarity. At launch, you'll be able to trade cards from Genetic Apex and Mythical Island booster packs with certain rarities, i.e., rarities between 1 and 4 diamonds, as well as 1-star cards, and items must be consumed in order to trade. Let's break down some of these details here and talk about some unknowns that we still don't know and what it could mean about this feature, the good, the bad, and the otherwise. To start, not surprised this is going to be limited to friends. This will be one of the ways to access the social aspect of the game, which is where it's been listed in the client since it launched. It's also not a surprise to me that you need to trade cards of the same rarity. They probably don't want people creating new accounts, opening EXs, and then trading bulk for them. At the feature's launch, only Genetic Apex and Mythical Island booster packs will be able to be traded. This has a little bit of a question mark on it because it could be that they're launching trading before the expansion at the end of the month drops, but it could also be that this is launching with that expansion, and it means that you're not going to be able to trade cards from the latest expansion. The second thing here wouldn't surprise me if it's the case. It would make it so people feel incentivized to spend money to chase booster packs or wonder picks on the latest set, but it allows trading to fill in collections for free-to-play and low-spender players that have low-rolled a little bit. Personally, I'm a little disappointed that 2-star cards can't be traded as something of a large sea creature in the Pokemon Pocket space. For example, I have 5 copies of Full Art Sabrina. They can't be used to flare my other copies, and I've already purchased everything in the premium cosmetic shop, so it kind of feels like with this trading, Pokemon Pocket's telling me, hey Jeff, you probably shouldn't be spending money to get these things because you're going to get things that are functionally useless to you. I had been hoping that I'd be able to trade those 2 stars with other people who had multiple copies of 2 stars as well. I would really hope that they add that in the future since they're looking for feedback. I wanted to put that in there. From a small spender and minnow standpoint, I think this system is likely going to help smooth out the variance that the Pokemon Pocket economy has. I think there's probably some person out there who has 12 copies of Moltres EX and 0 copies of Starmie, and there's someone else out there that's got 12 copies of Starmie and 0 copies of Moltres, and those 2 people are going to meet up in a Discord server somewhere and be best of friends and get to exchange those cards for the ones that they want. With the power of the internet and not needing to be local, I think this system, if you do a little bit of searching online, is going to make it so you can probably turn any EX or 3-diamond card that you have extra copies of into the one that you are actually looking for with a very nominal amount of work. One big question mark in this entire system, though, is this last little line here that we're getting no details from in this first official communication. Items must be consumed in order to trade. So this means you're not going to just limitlessly be able to trade without expending some amount of resources. I wonder if it will likely be similar to the Wonder Pick stamina or currency that we already have in the game, i.e. you can currently Wonder Pick for an EX Pokemon once every day and a half for free, and I wouldn't be surprised if the amount of items you need to consume to trade is attached to the rarity of the card that you're exchanging, meaning it would technically be more expensive or take longer to wait to exchange your EX cards between each other. That being said, if that rate is the same that Wonder Picks are at, I think it's probably pretty fine overall over the course of a set. Unless you're having incredibly bad luck, you're probably only going to need to turn, 3 or 4 EXs that you were completely bricked on with other ones that you opened more copies of. I want to really highlight this paragraph underneath here, though, that we're going to continue to monitor player feedback to assess future updates on the trading feature to balance both the ease and enjoyability of collecting. You should reach out to Pocket on their official social media channels, wherever those are, and in a polite and constructive manner, let them know what you like or don't like about the system. I'm personally, in addition to mentioning this video, I'm going to leave a post on here letting them know that I would love to be able to trade 2 stars, even with some frequency, or at the very least have some extra use for those Sabrinas. Like I mentioned, I have way too many copies of. Something else that they reiterate and confirm here that matches with data mines that we have here is that our next booster packs are planned to be added this month. Data mines say that those are going to be coming on January 29th, which would put it approximately 3 months after our initial launch of the game. So that would mean we would get one big expansion with 200-ish cards per quarter 4 times a year, and then 4 mini expansions on the 6 weeks in between, or approximately 1,200 Pokemon Pocket cards per year. Honestly, I'm super excited to see them confirm that this release cadence is going to be moving forward. Just thinking about the fact that, 9 months from now, we're going to have 4 times as many cards in Pokemon Pocket as we do right now. And my brain is just exploding with all of the deck building possibilities. I think Pocket's first set and mini set have already had so many different things for me to explore that I can't even fathom how busy I'm going to be digging up and researching old combos and new when our card pool is just that much bigger. I would love to hear feedback in the comments from you down below as well. Just reaching out to the Pokemon Company and DNA. Is trading what you expected? How often do you think you're going to need to be able to trade with these consumable items in order for the feature to be useless as opposed to completely bricked? Let me know as well. If you happen to be new here, watch the channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I make video content full-time on the internet. I've had a huge focus on Pokemon Pocket. It's been my gaming addiction since it dropped. If you enjoy game news updates like this, data-driven strategy breakdowns of the top decks in the format, and competitive high-level play in tournaments of lots of off-meta decks, this is a great channel for you to hang out at and come back and visit in the future. I appreciate you watching all the way through the end of the video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it, and may your next pack be an excellent one.